Welcome back to Lopes Lately,
your go-to source for the latest on Grand Canyon University's campus.
I'm Jalen Meyerpeter.
And I'm Parker Hovila.
What a rundown we have today, Parker. We'll be looking at Thanksgiving activities, GCU's electric upcoming lip sync battle, a touch of Mary Poppins magic, and a sneak peek into the upcoming Christmas season.
Christmas already? Let me dive into some turkey and mashed potatoes first.
Well, we'll see what the Lopes here at GCU think of the upcoming holiday season.
Absolutely. But hey, stick with us as we dive into what's happening here in Lope Country. In Nisha's 2024 Top 10 Best College Dorms in America, GCU is number 4 out of 1,363 colleges.
I mean, it's not hard to see. We've got great housing here in the Valley.
One way GCU shows off its amazing accommodations is by hosting Discover trips for potential GCU students. Kiana Jaber-Ansari tells us more.
Thank you, Parker. I'm here in front of Cypress Hall at the Discover headquarters, getting a first-hand experience of what the Discover program has to offer for prospective GCU students. This past week, they had a record-breaking attendance with 1,200 students on our campus, seeing what life as a Lope is really like.
GCU's Discover program presents a unique opportunity for high school seniors and transfer students to fully immerse themselves in the college atmosphere. During their time in Lope Country, they build relationships with other prospective students and learn more about GCU's student life from the Discover leads.
Aiden Gibbons shares why the Discover program is an important part of GCU culture and what it brings to the table for incoming students.
If you ask anybody here on campus what your favorite thing about GCU is, they're always going to say community 9 times out of 10. So it's super awesome that we're able to show these high schoolers like the community, even just their short trip here.
Discover students have the opportunity to tour campus and get an overview of degree programs they may be interested in to help them decide what their future as a Lope holds. And what would a day in Lope Country be without the Havocs, our top 10 nationally recognized student section? They cheered the Lopes on to victory against NAU with a score of 89-55 on Sunday, November 12th. The Discover program immerses prospective students into the game day atmosphere to celebrate the end of their trip.
Thank you for checking in. I'm Kiana Jaber-Ansari, reporting for Lopes Lately. Back to you in the studio.
What a great game for the Discover groups to watch.
There's nothing better than a Lopes win, except maybe snagging some food on campus.
And we definitely saw an example last Friday as the Multicultural Lounge held an event featuring Native American and other dishes. The event had a bunch of different types of food, from tacos to corn cookies.
The multicultural food event seems like it was a hit.
And all this talk of food isn't going away anytime soon. You know, with Thanksgiving right around the corner.
Lopes Lately reporter Conrad Meza gives us a look at GCU Friendsgiving Event.
Thanks, Parker. I'm here inside of the Student Union located off of Lopes Way, where a lot of student favorite restaurants are located. One of the hot spots is behind me, known as the Lopes Training Table, and this Thursday, November 16th, they're going to be hosting their very own Friendsgiving event, giving us a taste of Thanksgiving cooking.
As campus prepares for the holidays, the staff here at the training table wants to give GCU students a little taste of home-cooked Thanksgiving meals. Now, I did have a chance to speak with head chef Candace of the training table, and she gave us a sneak peek of the menu for this Friendsgiving event. Iconic turkey breast, mashed potatoes and gravy, and even some steamed veggies. The workers here at the training table, they're here and ready to serve you this Thursday, November 16th for their Friendsgiving event.
It makes me feel like included and giving into the community to provide kids something that not everyone gets to have.
I'm Conrad Meza with Lopes Lately. Back to you in the studio, Jalen.
Thanks, Conrad. The training table menu sounds delicious.
But if you miss out on this Friendsgiving event, don't worry. You can always whip up some Thanksgiving magic in your own apartment or dorm.
And Lopes Lately reporter Andrea Turisk shares some tips and tricks for sprucing up your meal the Lopes way.
Sometimes going home for the holidays isn't always an option for college students. The Thanksgiving dinner kicks off the rest of the holiday season. If you're unable to book a trip home, here's a quick and easy recipe for you to make right in the comfort of your own dorm room. This pumpkin dip takes only 5 simple ingredients. All you'll need is pumpkin puree, powdered sugar, cream cheese, cinnamon, and Cool Whip.
Start by grabbing a bowl and place 1 cup of pumpkin puree, half a cup of powdered sugar, 8 ounces of cream cheese, and a pinch of cinnamon. Mix all of the ingredients together until smooth. Next, add 1 tub of Cool Whip topping to the mixture and fold together until combined. Place your dip into the fridge until ready to serve.
This simple recipe can be paired with dipping options of your choice. Apple slices, graham crackers, or even pretzels. This dip is sure to bring the holiday spirit straight to your dorm room without having to budget for a trip home.
A budget and dorm-friendly recipe sounds great.
Oh, totally. I'm definitely trying it next time I'm in the mood for a quick and festive treat.
We've seen a culinary slam dunk, so now let's shift gears from the kitchen to the court.
And get ready, Lopes, because we're going to swap out the mixing bowls for some hoops.
We're jumping into the world of GCU basketball as Noah Losing gives us a look at the Lopes.
The weather may be getting colder, but as we move through November, the heat of basketball season is rising as the GCU men's team picked up commanding wins against Southeast Missouri State on November 6th and Northern Arizona on the 12th. Last week's matchup against the Redhawks was a landslide victory for the Lopes. Redshirt senior Tyon Grant Foster dominated the court with 30 points on 10 of 15 shooting. When asked about his success to tip off the season, Foster made sure to credit his team first.
My team, it ain't really been nothing that changed. They continue to believe in me and told me just to keep hooping, basically. And I feel like this is something that should have been happening just because I worked so hard on my game and then I've been out for so long. So like now I finally get a chance to show it.
This comes after a long-awaited return, being sidelined almost all of last year's season with a heart complication for DePaul. He's a player fourth-year head coach Bryce Drew and the Lopes continue to look to in hopes of improving off last year's exceeded expectations, where the men's team found themselves in the NCAA tournament. The Lopes push on to secure their dominance in the WAC against San Francisco on the 17th. However, the basketball bug doesn't end there. The women's team kicked off their season with a battle against St. Mary's that ended in complete chaos. After being down 19 points with 7:32 left to play in the season opener, watch havoc ensue as Nadia Evans sends the Gales home on a one-way ticket to heartbreak with a dagger at the buzzer. The Lopes outscored the Gales 24-5 in the fourth quarter. 9 of those 25 points were scored by the Electric Evans. Their dominant defense contributed to the winning game with 20 forced turnovers and 8 steals. It was a win fourth-year head coach Molly Miller needed for her team to bounce back after losing to Southern Utah in the WAC tournament just last year. The Lopes now sit at 2-0 with games coming up against Oregon, Montana, and Fresno State. We can't wait to see where the Lopes go this season. I'm Noah Losing, back to you in the studio.
It looks like our men and women's basketball teams are killing it as a unit on and off the court this season.
And the court isn't the only place where the teamwork is happening. Jodi Corrales takes us behind the scenes for a sneak peek into GCU's highly anticipated lip sync battle.
The Canyon Activities Board is holding their annual lip sync battle on November 14 here at the GCU Arena. This is one of the biggest events drawing in thousands of students, all watching to see who will become the 2023 lip sync champion. One of the teams to keep an eye on, Treble Threat. Music, dancing, stunting, and singing, or rather lip syncing, is what you'll see at the Lip Sync Games. Inspired by the Pitch Perfect movie franchise, Treble Threat combines music from all 3 movies in their performance, including Please Don't Stop the Music, Run the World, and Before He Cheats. You would not believe how Treble Threat came together.
So a few months ago, it was my best friend's birthday. We were just sitting in her living room. We were watching Pitch Perfect, and she was like, hey guys, why don't we just do a lip sync team this year? We all kind of looked at each other, and as the movie would go, we would just press pause. We would write a few notes down, like if we were going to do a team. And then at the end of the night, I low-key was like, hey, maybe we should do this. So next day, I literally put a whole routine together, brought it to my friends, was like, hey guys, let's do this. Of course, they didn't think that I was being serious or any of us were being serious. Next thing we know, we got a team together and Treble Threat was created.
Team member Jalissa Hansen spent nearly 2 months prepping for their performance.
It's been a really long process, but nothing that goes unrewarded. I think this team puts so much hard effort into what we're doing, and overall, it's going to be a great performance.
With backgrounds in cheer, dance, and stunt, captains work tirelessly choreographing Treble Threat's routine to mimic Pitch Perfect's choreography. Over the span of 2 months with multiple practices every week, the bond between this team is unbreakable. On top of competition, members feel gratitude for the friendships they've deepened and created.
I think the biggest thing that comes with lip sync is camaraderie. There's so many people here that I don't think I would have ever met or talked to other than at this time right now. So it's just nice to, bring us all together, create fellowship, and really just congratulate the senior year for me.
Cheer on teams at the Lip Sync Games in the arena on Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. I'm Jodi Corrales with Lopes Lately.
1, 2, Trouble Threats!
I love watching the production of lip sync coming together.
If it's the production aspect you're into, I have some exciting news for you. Mary Poppins is playing in GCU's Ethington Theater.
And if you haven't already seen this musical production, you can catch it this weekend, the 17th through Sunday the 19th.
Tickets are free for students, but sell out fast, so hurry and grab yours now.
The show is set in London, where 2 children are in need of a nanny. With a bit of magic and whimsy, Mary Poppins takes it upon herself to show the children about the adventures found in everyday life.
After seeing how hard the cast and crew have been working behind the scenes, there's no doubt the show will be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I love a little show magic.
I think you just like a bit of magic in general.
Okay, listen, there's nothing wrong with some festivity in your day-to-day, especially Christmas festivity.
Personally, I think it's too soon. I still want some of those canned cranberries.
Oh, don't be such a Grinch. Lucky for us, we spoke to GCU students in Low Country to see what they have to say about Christmas festivities.
Start 2 weeks ago.
You should play Christmas music right after Thanksgiving.
Best time to put up decorations for Christmas is after Thanksgiving.
All right, so the right time to play Christmas music, probably December 1st, nowhere in November.
So I start putting up my Christmas decorations right after Thanksgiving.
The right time to put your Christmas decorations up is November 1st.
Decorations definitely need to go up November 1st. I will die on that hill for forever.
Well, the Lopes have spoken. Time to break out the Christmas decorations.
Soon enough, we'll be hearing Christmas carols throughout campus.
And we have a lot of talent to serenade us, which we saw at the recent Java Jam event. A student-run event, Java Jam, took place in GCBC and allowed any GCU student to show off their amazing talents, all while getting free GCBC and cookies. In case you missed the talented artists at Java Jam, you're in luck. We've got a clip for you to listen to right now.
Alabama, Arkansas, do love my mom and pop, not the way that I do love you. Holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye, girl, I've never met someone like you.
Tune in again on our next broadcast for all the news happening here in the heart of GCU. I'm Jalen Meyerpeter.
And I'm Parker Hovila. We'll catch you next time on Lopes Lately.